Hi friends, it's Nancy from Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. I was overdue to make a video. I have some finished objects to show you today. And, well, one of them I don't have it. I gave it, it was that blanket. I decided to do the corner to corner on this, the Burnett blanket in brights. Here, I'll show you a picture of that first. But I'd like to thank all the new subscribers and just thank you for coming back and visiting me and seeing the things I've made. Anyway, here's the blanket that I made my grandson. Let's see if you could see it. Here, it's like psychedelic looking, sort of too bright. Let's see if I shut the light. I have a light here. Still can't see it good. Gee whiz. What is it? It's not showing up. Oh well, I've done this before where you're able to see it. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, anyway, my grandson took it home. See, maybe I got it tilted to the side. Anyway, so it came out nice. I had 9 skeins that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and it didn't take long to make it all because I had, it was thick yarn. I guess I like some fast projects once in a while. I've been making a lot of shawls, and they can take me a week, something like a week, give or take a day or two. Anyway, so hope you're all having a good February. It's so warm here in Florida. You'd wonder why anybody be crocheting winter items. I just really enjoy it, and I have so much yarn now in my stash from getting things on sale that I got to keep crocheting just to get rid of it. So I did go to Walmart recently. I had found a bunch of yarn like the last time I saw you. That was $2 each, and then recently I stuck my head in a different Walmart. All right, check the app sometimes. If you check the app, you do a search on yarn. Sometimes you scroll through the yarn in a particular store. There could be 2 or 3 Walmarts near you, and I'll find this. I found the same yarn that was $3 instead of $2 because I was thinking maybe I would attempt a bigger blanket if I could. And I went there, and they had the Red Hot Ombre, and they had some of this jumbo burgundy Red Hot Super Saver, and I had one, and I got another one. I figured I could always use that to make a poncho or another shawl. It's a nice color. I could even add some black or gray with it. Anyway, so I did want to I had made a black and white shawl a while back for a lady at my church. She requested black and white. It was the cake and candle shawl. And of course I sold it to her. And I just felt like, oh, maybe I would like a black and white shawl for myself. Or I could still sell it. I haven't really been selling much of anything. I still have not set up an Estee or whatever. I finally set up my PayPal and I just haven't done it. Anyway, so I made this virus shawl in black and white. And I used Pound of Love because I feel it's a little bit lighter than like Red Hot Super Saver, like the black, or even I think there's another brand that you get at well, I was going to AC Moore a lot. Now they're going to be closing, but there was another one that gives you a whole pound, and it was much heavier. So this is a little bit lighter. I mean, I am in Florida, but mostly I wear these things to like church. So anyway, I decided to start with black. I figured, black could get dirty by your neck. I figured start with black. And then it had to change it has like a 5-row repeat. So every 5 rows I changed the color and I would knot it at the end together. So, you don't want it to fall. I'm not going to just weave it in. So, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job of weaving in the ends. I'm getting better at it. This doesn't show. I did the, oh, it's the Virus Meets Granny, not regular virus. So it came out really nice. And then I decided I'll take a little break from the shawls, you know. And what else did I do? I mean, besides looking for yarn for a deal. So I ended up getting like 4 of the, it's the aqua color of Red Hot Ombre, Scuba. And I got a couple of more teal, and I got that burgundy one. So I'm not going to take it out of the closet. I already like hid it somewhere, like put it away. So then I was looking at a tutorial from Bag O' Day Crochet. She just put out, it looked like a really, really, really easy cowl and hat set. I kind of messed up the cowl a little and did my own thing with it, so it's not exactly the way she did it, and she had a different yarn. Anyway, so this is the cowl. So I kind of wanted it to cover my neck more. I added this little trim. It's sort of like a V-stitch. I mean, I like how it looks. Wait, let me put a light back on. Let's see, yank it down a little. See, I mean, you could tuck it in your coat. I do have family that live where it's cold. If I go back to visit, I might save something. And I have a lot of this yarn because I had bought it like, I don't know, 6 or 9 months ago for like 75 cents each. I mean, it was the same as this. Hometown USA. So it's a number 6. And then she had a slouchy hat. I never made a slouchy hat. And it's like similar stitch. And, you know, in the back loop. So I made this slouchy hat. 1 second. I'm trying. I never wore one either before. Yeah, now I'm going to show you how it looks. What do you think? Does it look okay? I figured if you didn't like a slouchy hat, you could just turn it like this. And then it's just like a regular. I mean, I only did a single crochet at the bottom, but I mean, if you really didn't want the hat to be slouchy, you could flip it. But I like it. Came out pretty good. It came out better than this, I think. And it matches. See, it has like the same stitch. And I only used 1 skein for this, and not even a whole skein for this. And I have a lot more of this yarn in different colors. But the stitches are loose, but it feels pretty warm still. See? Okay, so that's a shawl, a hat, a calendar blanket, which the baby has it already. Then I found another hat tutorial. I'll have to find the link for this one. It was from Debbie from the Canadian Crocheted. She made this hat. She called it a no-name hat. And it was, I used regular number 4 Red Heart Super Saver, and it was yarn that I found for 75 cents. It's like camouflage. I mean, I thought maybe I could send it to one of my kids. We'll see. If they don't want it, maybe I'll donate it. So, came out good. It took a lot longer to make that hat. Let me see. Yeah, spin around for you again. What do you think? So it has a lot of nice texture, and it wasn't hard. I mean, I took notes, but she didn't have a written pattern. So it's really nice texture. I definitely would do this hat again because it made like a number 4 yarn, like a little thicker, like a warmer. I'm definitely going to be making more hats for my sons because they got a few, but I'm getting better at my hats now. My son thought it was too busy. I could still send it to them. They have a couple of friends. Anyway, Then I had this other yarn. Oh, it's Lion Brand. One second. It's this one, but I don't have the paper here. See? It was on sale a while back at Walmart for $1. So it's Lion Brand Thick and Quick. And it's a number 6. So there was this other tutorial, I think it's called Happy Berry. And I've done it before on a number 4 yarn. And it kind of comes out like too thin, like not warm enough. So I'll show you the hat. I'm hat happy today. I'm not going to make this video really long. So, I mean, I think it's really good for a guy maybe, because it's sort of like a green color and there's other little colors mixed in, and it's called Urban Camo, the yarn. And I had gotten it on clearance, so they were $1 each, and I got a bunch of them. So I can make like a man's cowl. Maybe one of my boys will wear it. I mean, they do live in New York, and it gets cold up there. They don't use it this year; they'll use it next year. Oh, it came out a little bit big on me, but it'd be good for a man. So, you know, it's like when she was doing the hat on the tutorial, I didn't do the last increase round because I measured it with the tape measure, because somebody said if the circle is 7.5 inches wide, then you don't do the repeat anymore, and that would be good for a man. I think it was 7.5, yeah. So it's got a little air in there, like. But I did mostly double crochets, and then at the end I did single. I took a smaller hook so it would be a little tighter around the ear, not too tight. And then I did half double crochet, so that was my border. What do you think? Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. I mean, in between babysitting. So I've been just keep looking for things to crochet. I have a few ideas. There was a shawl I saw online. I don't know if I showed it to you last time, that I really wanted to do, because I had followed a pattern on this other shawl that I did, but it was a little confusing. It does have a chart in there, but it was a free pattern called, anyway, I'll just show you the picture. I saw the picture one day on the internet, and this picture isn't very good. It's called Saffron Shawl, and I was thinking I'd do it. I started to do it and I got a little confused. It's like really, really a lot of instructions. It doesn't look that easy, but I think eventually I'll do it. I didn't have the patience. I really wanted to do it. I thought it was different. It wasn't like, kind of had like a geometrical look to it. You could look it up on Ravelry. It's called Saffron Shawl. It says, based on the shawl, I don't know what they're talking about, in Firefly, our Mrs. Reynolds episode by Cirsium Crochet. So, like I said, I saw pictures of it in a different color that it looked really, really nice. I mean, this one, you could see it. It looks nice, but you can't really see the picture here. On the Ravelry site, you see where people made it, and it looked good. So that's sort of on my to-do list. And I'm getting better at crocheting. Sometimes I like to do something that works up, like, quickly. Like, I have so much yarn, so I want to use it. So I'm definitely going to do more of this hat because I like the texture. And I could use the number 4 yarn. I have tons and tons of the teal green that I found at the Salvation Army a while ago. Got like 20 of them for like 50 cents each. And nothing much else exciting to talk about. I'm just glad you stopped by, and Sorry, I don't have too much to talk about, although I did, like when I looked at the yarn, that the heavy one from this hat, it said it needed a number 9 hook, and I didn't have one. I had an 8, I had a 10, but I used the 8 and I managed. If I would have used a 9, it would have been even bigger. That's all. So I'm going to try to come back more often, but I don't want to come back unless I have something to show you. And I would have had the blanket, but he took it home. That's his favorite. He likes the fluffy blanket yarn. Okay, friends, I hope you like the things that I made, and I'm sorry I don't have all the yarn to show you. You know, I just you should just continue to check Walmart if you have one by you, and see if they have any yarn on sale. Every time I go there, I go by the clearance section, although I really shouldn't buy any, so I'm avoiding it now. And AC Moore still doesn't have a great deal on yarn. They do have 60% off on like crochet hooks. So I did buy one a while back when I went there, and I bought some stitch markers. I will, I figured they were 60% off or 40% off. I don't remember. I think they were 60% off. They still cost $2.50. A little bag of stitch markers, and I don't know where they are now. I put them somewhere. Not that organized. I might have tossed them in a drawer. Let me see. But I still don't know whether or not the AC More by Me is going to turn into a Michaels. I mean, we actually have them. I can't find it. It's not here. We actually have a Michaels near us, so I'm not sure whether or not they're gonna, keep it open. Okay, friends. I'm happy you came by, and I hope if you're new that you'll subscribe. And if you have a channel, I'd love to check it out, especially if you subscribe. So, okay, let me know what you think about the stuff I made. And hopefully I'll have some new and interesting things done next time I visit. Okay? Well, you have a great day. All right, bye.